This week on the Hood Diner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard it. I didn't know that's what it was called.
So this fool knows the whole breakdown. You know, when he starts rapping all fast, he can say every single word.
I didn't say a word for word. I said like what it kind of sounds like. You know, he's all mira que lo see, I'm just like rattling words.
Well, it works.
You know what I'm saying? It's all nonsense and gibberish.
I think that's what it is.
It's the first word I get right. Mira, and then the rest is just like, you know what I mean?
You sold it.
You sold it. I did sell it that day. It was good.
So this is where we're at right here. It should be something similar to that. And I know I have a loud voice, so
loud as fuck. I gotta turn some of his shits down sometime.
Crazy.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you. You're good.
So that donut was something else, huh?
That donut was bomb.
That was good.
That was good. For everybody listening, we did something Patreon style again, where we're not eating on the mic. For
all
those
the haters.
For those haters that complain.
Talking shit.
Even though we know there's a... What do you say? You're like, I know there's a market for it.
The ASMR.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. No. But yeah, so today was DJ Century's day. Go ahead and let them know what you brought.
Yeah, I brought in some Amy's Donuts and some chocolate milk and regular milk.
Regular milk. Whole milk. Straight from the cow's dick right there. Ugh.
I'm lactose, so I had to go water it down with the chocolate because if not, I'd probably have to take a break.
Doesn't it affect you the exact same way?
No, hopefully not. But I got that to wash it down the donuts. I got the donuts with bacon on top of it. It was pretty good.
And then another one, right?
Good.
Like the Snickers one and stuff like that.
But we have a special guest today.
We have a very special guest in the house today. Now,
I guess you would say the actual cook for the Hood Diner.
Yes, dude. This is our baker. This is our official baker for the Hood Diner, okay? And for those of you guys that have been paying attention, I think it was episode 3. A good friend of ours by the name of Suzette, she brought in some macaroons. And I know everybody, macaron. I was going off. That was fun. Anyways,
That's actually the correct way.
is it macaron?
Macaron.
Macaron. So everybody that has been paying attention knows about our good friend Suzette that's brought us, macarons on multiple occasions. And we felt it was only right that we bring her in and talk to her about it. You know what I'm saying? So say hi, Suzette.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, welcome to the diner. I
you.
always say welcome. I mean, you've been here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, welcome back. Welcome
She's an
back.
avid listener.
Welcome back.
Her and her sister Cindy, I had to give her a shout out because if I didn't,
yeah, shout out to Cindy too. She keeps me on my toes, man. She keeps me on my toes. If something doesn't
she's
sound
the
right,
number one commenter.
She's like, nah, you need to do that. I can't
that.
believe he said that about tacos and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Her and Rib D were going back and forth.
We were very offended by that.
Yeah.
By the tacos. I'm like, my mom, she was saying today, like, in Spanish, right? She's like, tráiganme el hijo de la chingada ese.
Right?
Le voy a meterle unos tacos de birria. She said.
You know the part that sucks, and I totally forgot to say it because I've every time I've listened to their podcast, and he gets mad at people that boil the chicken.
Well, because he's a new Mexican, that's why.
Yeah, he's a new Mexican. He's not old Mexican.
He's
like
a new
us.
Mexican.
He's not Mexican. You know what I mean? But what I meant to tell him is it's like, dude, like he thinks it's just like putting chicken in water and it's just like taking a bath. You know what I mean? But if you think about it, so much of those juices are that's how you make like your own broth. You know what I'm saying? You cook the chicken, right? It's better to do bones.
Put garlic there, yeah.
It's better to use bones because there's more flavor in the bones and the marrow and all that.
And
good
it's
shit,
it's slow cooked and everything, so everything is it's just everything's more tender. Everything tastes better.
Right. Yummy. Yeah. So that's what he was upset about. But that's mainly his main beef and shit like that. But this dude's all, what did you say? You're all fucking New Mexican food's trash, dude.
Yeah.
My boy didn't like that, dude. He was like, damn.
You know what?
He's all, really, bro?
Opinions hurt.
They do.
And, I stand by it. I'll stand by Tucson Mexican food over any region Mexican food, bro.
Order up, order up, order up.
I've gone to different places. I've gone to New York, eating Mexican food over there, Cali, New Mexico, Florida, Texas, and no one touches it, bro. Here,
for real. I think an article just came out today about it being added to like one of like the big travel companies or whatever the guidebooks that recommend different shit like that. They put Tucson like very high as far as our food goes.
I think I read something like that too, like top. I think it was in the top 10 or something where places to travel. Yeah, and it was saying that food, the food, the food here.
Dude, it's good shit out here, man. I don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of people from like Hermosillo and everything that come here and they bring their food, like how they do everything there. Right. So I think it's more authentic.
Have you ever had tacos El Gordo? Do you know what that is?
No, I haven't.
You never had that? It's this company that started in I want to say Tijuana, and then it moved into San Diego, and they got really big in San Diego. So big that now they're on the Vegas Strip, and it's like they're famous for ¿cómo se llama? Where they chop the carne off of it, and it's like going around pastor.
Al pastor.
Al pastor. Yeah, they're very famous for their pastor. When you go there, there's like 8 different lines, and like the first.
But doesn't that cook for like 5 days?
I don't know how long it cooks. Like, I don't know the process.
They took forever to get it approved for Tucson because of the health reasons, because they cook it for like 3 days or something like that.
Yeah, it was a place called Polo's that was up there on Prince, but it's already closed down.
Is it? I went there. It wasn't that great.
Nah, they were all right.
I mean, it was good.
I had some. I took my dad there one day and he liked them, but they're not tacos El Gordo.
No.
Tacos El Gordo. Where is your favorite place to eat tacos in Tucson? Suzette?
I don't go out and eat that much. It's cook? Usually home. Yeah,
so it's all about
a lot
cooking.
of home cooking. Yeah.
Did you were you brought up?
I actually made some tacos dorados today.
Oh, did you?
We had some. Yeah.
Cindy was all sour. You didn't bring her none.
Yeah. No, actually, Cindy's home babysitting my kids, so she's getting some. I think she was gonna
shout out to her for babysitting the kids, so you could be on the diner.
Yeah. Thank you, Cindy.
Hell yeah. So at home, what is your favorite way to make tacos? Like dorados, like what you're talking about, like
tacos
that?
Dorados.
And is that when you take you have everything ready, put it into the...
So I just have the meat in the tortilla and then grill it. I mean,
fry it?
I fry it, and then once it's out, then I put everything, open it up and put everything all toppings.
See, I think Rip was tripping, like he was like people would take and put everything, like the lettuce and everything chicken. Like that. No, I get that.
And they boil it. He says that's not cooking it, that it doesn't retain any type of flavor. But I don't understand that, because it's like you throw all these ingredients in the water.
Yeah.
And it's boiling, so they're marinating, and it's pressurized, and it's all, Dude. It's all
I'm a big fan of
soaking
that, of like boiling, the chicken, because so if I take a whole chicken and boil it, I have something to make food like for 3 or 4 days.
Right.
So like one day I'll do chicken flautas, or I'll do pastel Azteca, and then the second day with the broth, sopa tortillas or something. So I mean, I have two.
Just having the chicken ready to go, you can.
Yeah,
do
having
that's
it ready.
You being a mom and just knowing that. Oh, I can't just wake up tomorrow and decide, let's make this and let's go eat there. Like you have a house to maintain. And I think that's the difference, because I have my kid half the time. So we eat a lot of McDonald's. I'm being real. Like, baby, what do you want to eat? Oh, chicken nuggets. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let's go real quick.
McDonald's.
So I mean, but yeah, I prefer the chicken grilled. But when you make rolled chicken tacos, for me, I boil the meat. Yes, you can bake it too. It's the same way.
You can grill it too. I mean, it just depends on what you're making.
It's going to shred a lot harder than if you boil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
That was a little debate.
You can't really shred it. You gotta...
And it caused beef. There's beef out in the streets about tacos, man.
Hood diner, motherfucker.
Yeah, when I heard that one, I had...
So if we do a taco contest, are you down to enter your tacos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude.
There's another contestant right there. We got Chepe, we got Rip, we got Suzette.
We got my boy Mondo.
I'm pretty sure we can help the dude from Rollies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's his cousin.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a contest right there, bro. We could probably fill up...
I think Rollies just won, like, some sort of...
A word?
I've never been there yet, though. You went there the other day, right?
Yeah, bro.
You went there the other day for the first time?
There's a Cuban sandwich. I wasn't for the first time, but...
Oh, I thought it was the first time.
I got a Cuban sandwich there, which is like basically a ham torta.
A cubano?
Mm-hmm.
And then they put bacon on top of it.
Okay, on top of the torta? On top of the bread?
The ham. So the
Okay,
sandwich
okay.
had the bacon and the ham in
Okay.
it, and it was
That
delicious.
was, I bet. Yeah.
And they use piña. in
Anything
their
with bacon is good.
Yeah, for sure. They use piña in their pico de gallo.
Body by bacon.
You mean okay, so for you guys, the pico de gallo is the cilantro,
Tomatoes,
onion.
onions.
That's pico
Sometimes
de
green
gallo, right?
onions
For you
también.
guys?
Yeah.
So for me, pico de gallo is like a fruit cocktail. Like so it has pineapple,
See, and I never had that
cucumber,
before.
watermelon, all that stuff.
That's like-
And for me, the pico de gallo that most people know here is
salsa.
salsa the tres banderas.
Yeah. See, I remember pico. I remember if I'm not mistaken, I think I had it that way or said that way
Or
when I
salsa
would
bandera,
visit
I mean.
when I would visit my nana in Los Mochis. That's what it was. It was like a pico de gallo and shit. It's kind of like the difference between cóctel de camarón. Or cóctel de camarón to us
It has
is
the
like with the
clamato.
juice and the clamato and the tomatoes and everything. A
cucumber.
shrimp cocktail to everybody else is just salsita
Yeah,
and then
the
the
little
8 shrimps
what is
hanging
it?
off the edge. Yeah.
And cocktail sauce?
That ain't
that
shit, man.
cocktail sauce.
Cocktails.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant when we were smaller, and my mom asked for a shrimp cocktail.
She got so excited,
when
huh?
she
And then when they brought
saw
that out,
that,
she
she's
started
like,
laughing, huh?
So what the fuck is this?
I
Yeah,
felt-
she
I felt
started
violated.
laughing, and I think the person that brought it was like so offended because she was pointing at it and like laughing. And
Yeah.
Damn.
First time that happened to me, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I didn't order this shit. I want the rest of the shit that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Yeah, they fucked up the shrimp cocktails over here.
Do any of your kids play Fortnite?
my daughter does, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the dances they do on there?
I don't. I
You don't
I
see her
just
doing around
know-
the house doing
No.
that number? No.
I've seen
No.
that. I've seen a lot more videos of kids doing
Well, all the
these
kids.
dances and shit.
That's the latest thing is all the kids do that. Well, a couple of the people that originated the dances are suing Fortnite
Why?
with using the dance without their permission.
Oh, like the kid that did the fucking
swish dance?
yeah, dude. That kid's.
really?
I think that kid's already done like 2 or 3 different dances that are like,
Popping.
yeah.
Wait,
like in
isn't that
hood.
the backpack kid or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Is it?
I didn't even know
is it a
that
girl
came from
or a
that.
boy?
You know what's funny? It's kind of random. So this kid comes up to me and asks me if he could sing an a cappella song at the wedding that I did, right?
Yeah, how'd it
Little,
go?
the little bastard's like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to let you sing, bro.
Aw, how sad.
You're
What
so
a
mean.
He comes back, okay? And he's all, well, I'm the son of the person getting married. Can I sing a song? I'm all, no, bro, get out of here. With your Gordon Ramsay looking ass.
Freaky Cheeky's a dick.
Well, take your ass over there, yodel boy. What the hell? The fuck is it? Karaoke night? No.
You're,
Dude, that's sad.
mean.
What if
I didn't call him
is so-
Gordon
that
Ramsay.
That would have been like so
It did,
heartfelt.
But it's mean that you didn't let him sing.
First of all, I'm not a karaoke machine. I'm a DJ.
You just didn't have a mic, huh?
I had a mic. I had a wireless mic. What do you? I mean,
Okay.
you could have went
come
across the
on.
room like Sinatra
And so,
if you had
like,
to.
if I was this little kid, I would have been like, "Mommy, this asshole won't let me fucking
First
sing
of all,
a song
I
to
got
you."
paid
Right
already.
there.
I got paid already. So what are they really trying to tell me?
Well, they're never gonna.
no,
Ain't
you
booked-
know what?
Freaky
you
Cheeky
again.
ain't getting booked again.
Her brother got married like a year ago, and I did their wedding. And he called me up. He's like, "Hey, my sister's getting married." It was weird because she was 8 months pregnant. She's like, the guy that was supposed to marry us, he canceled on us the last minute. I'm like, I got a better story. I said, my daughter dropped a soda on my goddamn laptop 4 hours before I was supposed to play for you guys. She goes, oh my God. I said, I almost had to cancel too. She goes, I would have lost my shit. But what can I
Wow.
do if my laptop's dead?
Red flags right there for her.
Yeah.
Right? Is this
Yeah.
really supposed to happen?
Yeah, but yeah, that was the Gordon Ramsay like YouTube star. That's the reason I brought that up. But yeah, for the Fortnites, like these dudes are like the fastest game to ever make $1 billion, and it's free to download.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So you made $1 billion off of virtual currency. That means you're getting your credit card and you're spending $15, $20 at a time buying new skins for the characters,
players, yeah.
or the new dances or whatever.
You have to pay for the dances?
Yes, that's how they
Get
make
the
their
fuck
money,
out,
bro.
really? Okay, so then you pay for the
That's
dance. That
crazy.
means like after every kill, they'll bust out some
Yeah,
Running Man
like
and
they-
shit.
you ever see that one where they do that?
No,
Yeah, they
Nah,
hold the
so-
L to their hair. They start like doing a little jig. Yeah, dude.
So you have to pay to be an asshole on Fortnite,
Pretty
huh?
much.
Dance over the corpse of somebody you just killed. That's
But
jack.
yeah, but they were suing over those dances, man. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Well, I'm sure they got that money.
I'm pretty sure they'll do
I'm
like
sure they got
a
the money.
buyout where it's like, hey, don't ever talk about it again, and here's some money here for your troubles. You
Here's
know,
for your troubles. But yeah, man. So Suzette, how long have you been baking for?
Oof. Wow. I think I've been baking for like 10 years, I think.
10 years.
But I hadn't, I wasn't selling cakes or anything. I would just, bake for family or for friends and
Right.
stuff. And then, people started saying, hey, you should, maybe sell these. And
Yeah. That's how it starts. As soon as you got
Yeah.
a product that's worth it, like,
Yeah.
that's cool. So what exactly, like, did you just start with cakes? Like, did it start with just cakes?
just cakes.
And then you kind of like flourished into some of these little scrappies and everything
yeah,
like
the
that?
Scrappys. And I just recently started with the macarons.
Those are fucking
And,
bomb, man. Oh my gosh.
Those are those are hard. And
time consuming?
They're time consuming.
I think I saw either a Snapchat or not a Snapchat, Instagram story where you kind of showed that you had started making them
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So what is it, like 2 pieces and you put them together, or?
Yeah, it's 2 pieces, you put them together, but it's like you have to boil, sugar with water, and then get egg whites mixing, and then while they're mixing, you slowly pour the sugar.
Is that French cooking?
That's the Italian method.
Okay.
Of the macarons. There's a French method,
Miss Cusi.
but the macarons are the egg whites are raw.
Okay.
With the French method, and with the Italian method,
I always
they're-
thought that'd be interesting to learn how to do the French culinary route. I like cooking.
yeah.
Dude, my boy Mondo, he's a great fucking cook, but even he's like, I fucking hate baking, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen it when we worked together at Pie Fight, like there was lots of times where he was making some shit, he'd fuck up, he'd overcook it, or he didn't do something right. He used
It's
to
a
get
science.
pissed. He would get mad.
It's
serious
different.
science,
It's different cooking and baking. It's like
Night and day,
with
huh?
baking, you have to be very precise, like with your measurements and everything. And with cooking, it's different. It's like
to taste,
a
right?
little bit of here, a little bit of this.
Ponle sal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of that, and you can't do that with baking. It has to be all exact.
So what is it
measurements.
that got you into baking? Was it like your mom or
So no, my dad actually.
your dad? Mm-hmm. What did he say? Like, oh, make
Would it
me
be
a cake?
hitting you up
We
for
would-
like make me this or make me that?
No. We would so like when I was in high school, for the weekends instead of going out, I would stay. My dad and I would get a recipe book, and we would pick a recipe out and go and buy the ingredients, make whatever was in the recipe book, and then watch movies while we were eating what we made.
Hell yeah.
That's a weekend right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a daughter, so I might have to adopt that principle
yeah,
there.
hey, it
She's
is-
5 now, so she can.
Yeah,
do it,
no,
you
you
know?
know what? Get her, cooking as early as you can.
The easy bake oven.
Yes, you know what? That's really good.
Yeah?
Christmas.
My daughter, that you can cook anything on that. My daughter did pumpkin rolls one
weed
Christmas.
brownies? Like when she goes to sleep,
I'm
you can
pretty
make
sure-
yourself a couple weed brownies real quick, dude. Why not?
Bro,
And then the shit's left over in there, and then she makes something else later.
no, see?
Just use the regular
Daddy would have
oven.
to have one, and then daughter would have one.
Get yourself an easy
know
bake
what I'm
oven.
saying?
Put it in here.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
see, if you use the easy bake oven, it just
That'll
be
be
like
part of the hood diner.
this much.
Have you ever eaten a weed brownie?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you don't need more than.
That's what I was gonna ask. So, when you guys smoke,
Would you ever make us stuff with THC?
If we give it to you.
I don't know. I'm like,
I know we're
I'm such
bombarding.
a-
It
you.
would make the house stink so bad, dude.
Yeah,
I've done it
no,
before.
No,
Yeah.
don't do it.
One
No,
time we
no,
went
it's
to
all good.
California, right? And it was like,
I'm all, if we had a skillet here. No.
Dude, I'm telling you, easy bake oven right here in the corner. We'd do this shit. It'd be like one big ass brownie, and we'll
Well,
share.
let me
it.
call my brother. Hey, bro, hit up Walmart real quick.
But we went to Disneyland one time, and we made these. I can't remember. They're called firecrackers, right? And you get basically it's just graham crackers and Nutella.
Sold.
Okay, so you make two of them, right? And then you get a little bit of bud. You crinkle it up. You put it on one of them, and then with the other one, and you smash it together. No, yes. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But check this out. It was a trip. It was like my brother-in-law and his wife, and then me and my lady, and then like
So
their kids and shit.
like flour.
We took and we rolled them up in tinfoil and everything. Went right through fucking Disneyland checkpoints. They were like, "Oh, you made your own shit? Cool." Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we made these for the kids. They were for us. My wife hated them. Like you can literally taste the bud. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
we put way too fucking much.
Yeah.
wife hated them. My brother-in-law hated them. But me and my comadre fucking loved them and shit, dude. And we had a blast because we ate theirs too. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So Disney California Adventure fucking soaring and shit. I was bugging
See,
the
it's
fuck
hard because
out,
I have
bro.
a kid, so I have to be on point. So I don't smoke when I go to Disneyland.
I get you. I get you.
Like, because you know I have the hash pins.
Yeah.
They're little like you know those e-cigarettes.
Like
But
this,
they're
right?
so
Like
right
this
there.
right? This is one
Okay.
right here. It's like a little
Okay.
pen, and then this is all like liquid THC. You know what I'm saying? It's
So for that,
anywhere
like
you go.
I could take one of those to
You can pop this in your shoe. You know what I'm saying? But they got fucking metal detectors nowadays.
Yeah,
bro.
you just throw right your belt buckle. You're straight. It's
Right,
already.
hide it under the panza.
Already. No,
He already knows.
I'm on dad mode when I'm there.
yeah.
Like I have to know where they're at all times. There's so many people at Disneyland. I don't want to have to explain to my baby's
No.
mom,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah.
Aubrey's gone. I don't know where she went, but I'll find her." You know.
But I'm gonna tell you, like, back to the firecrackers. I'm really trying to learn to fucking get back to the stories before we go on a tangent. I know you know. Anybody that's listened to the
same.
Hood Diner
Yeah,
knows that
I've
we'll
heard it.
start a story and then finish it maybe 50 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was, though firecrackers, dude, my swag, I was pissed because it fucking stunk up the rental so
yeah.
bad. She was so mad. She was like, "We gotta stop at fucking Walgreens now and buy Febreze, and you need to air this house out or they're gonna charge me," and all this other shit. We were like, "Okay, yeah, it was great. It was bad."
So you
it
baked
does.
them?
We baked them. You gotta
Oh,
bake them just a
okay.
little bit.
Oh, okay.
You bake them a little bit, and then this way the chocolates kind of like mesh together. So
Right,
like,
right,
just
right,
looking
right,
at them,
right,
you
right,
wouldn't be
right.
able to tell that was like a weed fucking
Right.
thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it stinks the fuck out of the house.
Okay.
It stinks the house.
So what I was going to ask you was, when you smoke, you know, does it just take one of those to get you high, or do you need to like smoke
It depends.
several? You
It
know, like
depends
beer?
on
So
the
there
one.
are so many variables in that question. For one, how strong is your medicine, which
Okay.
is marijuana in this case?
Yeah, if it's like medical shit, like
If
shit
it's
that you get at
medical
the
grade,
dispensaries and shit,
there's
there-
different levels of that,
There's
'cause
there's
there's-
percentages of THC involved,
And there's stuff you
Okay.
call top shelf, which is like 28% THC and above. That's like your really, really strong stuff for your like cancer patients or AIDS patients.
So wait, what was the percentage?
Like,
like
28.
28
Okay.
usually like the top shelf shit. It's
Okay.
like shit
And
that
that's
gets you
like really
high.
like, so you're paying like 20 a gram or 18 a gram, 15 a gram for that, where you could get a gram for like $6 for the lower grade
some
stuff.
other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for me, I've been smoking since I was like 15.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm
I need
33.
that good shit. That's
No,
what he's saying right
he
there.
already knows because he'll bring a joint through, and it does a job. But what do I roll?
I just
What
come
would
through
I
with the
roll?
mediocre shit? Is that what you're saying?
Not the grade of the weed, but the amount that we consume is a joint, right?
Yeah, it's about that. Yeah.
When I roll up, what do I roll?
You roll a blunt.
And they're not little
So a
pinners
blunt
either.
is bigger than
Like
a
a
joint?
cigar.
It's a
Yeah.
cigar. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just the paper of the cigar. You take the
Okay.
cigar, you take out the stuff that's inside
The
of
tobacco?
it, and you just use the leaf itself. But it's like way more harsh on your fucking lungs.
Oh, for sure, for
Speaking
sure.
of which, you know what I bought? I bought myself a new vape pen, like an actual
Okay.
vape for ground shit, because I'm trying like this next year, dude. I'm all about living that best life, dude. So I'm trying to any little precaution, anything I could
Definitely.
do to better myself. So when you smoke and when you light it and it combusts, that's the part that's like bad for your lungs and bad for your health and shit like that. But when vaporizing does is it almost like it's like an oven and it bakes it to like a certain degree and shit, and nothing but the smoke comes out. You don't burn the leaf.
Okay.
When you burn the leaf, that's when it's like kind of it's not
Yeah.
bad, but I mean it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And so-
carcinogens
but
you're breathing
if you
in.
get just the vapor of the weed and shit like that, like it's like probably the most best way to do it. It really
Yeah.
is. And so I bought this little pen from G Pen and shit like that.
It's
And-
worth spending good money for.
Dude, it worked
because-
fucking 2 times and then it stopped working. Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna give them a shout out because their customer service is on point. Not only did they fucking get back to me quick, they're sending me 2 chambers.
Nice.
They're sending me 2 chambers as a replacement. They're like, if that's what it is, hopefully they're like, describe to us what's going on. They're like, okay, it does sound like it's your chamber. We're gonna send you 2 chambers. But I'm like, dude, are these gonna get here before Christmas, man? Because when Christmas comes, I want to be able to have that so I can go outside because I got to deal with my family and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I hope these things get here, bro. And I think they will because it was like they sent them out like Monday and it's like they're coming from California and shit.
So medical marijuana is like an everyday part of life for you,
Yeah,
as well as me.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Smoke weed every day.
it takes a good amount to, I say, get drunk off of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So-
For some people, it's like 6 beers. You know, when you get to that
Yeah.
point where you're like, ooh. some people it's just like a bowl, like one hit of some shit, like the high grade shit. That's how I am. Like this dude be smoking blunts, me not. I'll just like a little bit, just a little bit. And
I'll go outside, listen to some music, and I'll be out there smoking a cigar.
And then the other difference, is the type of it, like because you have your sativas, then you have your indicas. The indicas are the ones that put you on your ass. Like that's the shit you like. I smoke those at night. Indica couch is what it does to you. It lays you out. You know what I'm saying? But sativas, they're more for like if you want to smoke during the day.
Okay.
Have you ever smoked weed before?
No.
See, I'm not forcing it on you, but a sativa would be the one that would be dope because see what you could do is it kind of like just makes your brain just kind of like expand. Like I've done some of the craziest graphics or just like done different shit like because it just like I don't know, it's weird. The way
I wish I was creative.
It's weird the way they affect
weed.
you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
Well,
cool.
weren't you saying that you DJ better when you're high or
Yeah,
something?
I feel like I
that's
do.
Mira,
being
she
creative.
pays attention.
Pay attention. I
I'm
tell you, I
saying
listen to you guys.
I wish I could be creative without it though, because it's gotten to a point where it's like
That's just in your head though.
but it's like brushing your teeth. That's how part of a routine it is for me now.
Oh yeah, man. It is,
know what I'm saying?
It depends. I mean, if you had to quit today, could you?
Of course.
Well, then see,
of
it's
course.
not a
Like if
problem.
I got
It's
a
not a
corporate job and I had to go piss in a fucking tube to get a job,
Yeah.
I would have to be a grown adult and do it. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I own my own business, businesses, and I don't have to do that. You know, like I'm blessed. I'm blessed to. I mean, I work hard too, but you know,
Lit.
yeah.
But yeah. So that's crazy. Okay. But let's get back to Suzette here. Okay, we're over here talking about weed and shit like that.
Well, she had asked about it.
You did.
I wanted to know.
You have any other questions about weed?
Are you anti-weed?
No, I don't
Partake.
do it myself.
Right? Yeah, for sure. I mean,
but I don't.
Is it just because it was something you were brought up like, no, stay away from it?
Yeah,
kind
I
of type
think
shit?
so. I think
You've
so.
never been curious?
No, I don't like. I mean, I smell. You know,
when he came back in, he smelled like a
yeah,
motherfucker.
and it smells like a skunk.
Yeah,
that's that skunk.
So I'm like, why would I want to put something in my body that smells like a skunk?
Oh, man,
you know,
yeah.
so no.
I mean,
that's called loud.
The most I've tried is beer, and I'm not. I don't like that either.
You don't like drinking?
No.
Have you ever gotten like really drunk?
Once I got drunk and
like throwing up and shit, and you're like, never again.
That's how I got married.
And I hate it. No. Yeah, but no, I didn't like the feeling. I didn't like feeling like I was not in control of my body.
Right.
When I was 18, I had a brain hemorrhage.
Oh. You know, I visited you.
You did? Really?
With Carlos.
Really? You
I
know
swear
what?
to
They
God.
tell me that.
I didn't expect
that Carlos
you to
was
remember.
there. No, I don't remember a lot of things.
But I
from
swear to
that
God,
time.
I was there, and it was at
Wow.
UMC.
Yeah, it was at
Yeah.
UMC.
Crazy,
It was
huh?
What was it?
yeah,
What was
yeah.
a brain hemorrhage? How did that happen?
I had a
Like,
brain
what
hemorrhage.
happened?
So I have a genetic disorder where it causes it's something called a hemangioma, and it's what it is. It's a cluster or a tumor of veins. So one of those veins erupted and caused me to have the brain hemorrhage.
How did you like? What did you feel like? What happened? Like when? How did you like pass out or?
No, I never. I didn't lose consciousness. It started with a headache, and it wouldn't go away. Like I would drink. I would take ibuprofen. I would take Tylenol. I would take aspirin, and the aspirin actually made it worse. And the ibuprofen. Yeah,
It made it worse?
Yeah, because it thinned out. It thinned out my blood, and so it started leaking even faster.
Oh shit!
So, so I had the headache for 4 days that wouldn't go away at all, and then I lost all my feeling and my my motor skills. Like I couldn't walk or anything, and I was throwing up and everything. So that's when I was I was taken to Northwest Hospital first, and then I was flown to UMC.
Damn.
And it's, I think with the Ripty, you guys had the podcast with him that I was listening to him. And there was, beside the taco thing that I don't agree with him, the God part, I don't agree with him either. Cause I had a near-death experience.
Okay.
So what happened was, I don't know at what point that happened, but I was sitting like in a corner, and there was a door there that was like kind of falling apart, And the door opened, and I saw the light, that everyone talks about.
Right.
And somebody was coming towards me, was walking towards me with their arms extended, towards me. And so I got up, and that person hugged me. For me, it was Jesus.
Right.
And, he was holding me in this long embrace, and then just like looked at me and just shook his head saying no. And so I understood that it wasn't time for me yet.
Right.
And then after that, I woke up, in the room with all hooked up, to different machines. That's where you saw me when I was.
Sure.
No, I didn't go in the room. I was just there.
Oh, you were just there at
I was
the hospital.
I just chilled in the cafeteria. I'm like, yo, bro, go say hi to them, and then I'll be here.
Yeah.
And your sister came down.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of things I don't remember from that.
So you guys went to Pueblo together then, huh? You say you don't remember her.
Well, she's a year
Yeah, a year above
above
a year,
me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're about his age. You're what, 32?
34.
34. Okay, so a year above. Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
I forget.
And you're married?
I don't need to remember that. My age.
That's okay. Well, I'll
Yeah,
bleep it out.
I'll bleep it.
You're married?
Yeah, I'm married.
How long you been married for?
I've been married for 14 years.
14? That's awesome. That's awesome. I just celebrated
14
10
years.
last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's cool. And kids? How many kids?
I've been single for
Kids.
4.
Has it been 4? Oh, it's not been
4 glorious years.
It has. You have not been single for 4.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, Ohfishl's only been around for like 5 years.
I'm telling you.
I remember dropping shit off to you like a while back, like not that far ago. 4 years.
4.
Huh?
How old is your daughter?
Pobrecito.
5.
5. So you guys just...
After a year, huh?
No, we were
quits?
together for like 2, well, like 3.5.
Okay.
But that's a whole different podcast.
That's a whole other That'll be like a podcast where me and you like sit here and we'll just drink and we'll just pour our hearts out.
And listen to fucking Ramona Ayala and shit.
Mira, que lo mueve, lo mueve. No, it's like, no, we'll get into that shit again. But so that's cool. That's cool.
How many children do you have?
She said 2.
2. A 13-year-old girl and a 3-year-old boy.
Nice.
Any plans for more?
No more. No? That's it. I wasn't supposed to have kids, actually. But...
Really?
Because of the same thing, because I have that thing in my head. So if my blood pressure goes up, I could have another brain hemorrhage. Okay. So I wasn't supposed to have kids, but
damn.
Well,
The good Lord blessed you with 2.
Yeah.
With 2. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I think it was the same situation with my mother-in-law. She wasn't supposed to have kids, and she wound up having 2 and shit. Too. And one of them was my wife. So
and I had such a good pregnancy too. Like
no problem.
I did not. Straight. If it wouldn't have been for the fact that I saw like my big belly, I wouldn't have known that I was pregnant. Like damn. I had no morning sickness.
Did you blow up?
With my daughter, I did.
Yeah,
but not with my son.
You blow up?
No, because that's the thing.
Your choice of words sucks sometimes.
She's a petite woman, and she doesn't look like she has children. That's what I'm saying.
Shit. This fucking guy.
That's a thing, right? Because some girls they show little pants and that's it.
Yeah.
And they have their baby, and then some girls show like crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think that was an appropriate
it was like
question.
That with my it was like that with my.
Okay, the delivery was terrible. Okay, I admit that.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so like as far as your dessert and stuff like that, when did you finally decide that it was time to start selling this shit? And I don't mean shit, like I mean like start selling your product.
Yeah. I think like 3 years ago
About 3 years ago.
I started.
So you've been doing it, and
yeah.
just from home
slowly
right now.
From home, yeah, from home.
That's awesome. So you have you done like wedding cakes and shit like that too?
I have done 3 wedding cakes.
What's the biggest tier?
I've done 5 tiers.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you have, like a structural engineer degree to where you know how where the pillars go and all this
You
other
have
stuff?
to like
weight
I
distribution?
saw so many. Yeah. I saw so many YouTube videos like to make sure that my cake wasn't gonna fall. I had so many nightmares.
The pillars
for
they
that.
go on the bottom, on like in the cake, on the cake. So like, does it go all the way through the cake?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
on the
thing
bottom
is,
one.
so the first tier, has dowels.
Right.
And then you put them on the second one, and so that the weight of the cakes up here won't, collapse.
Yeah.
And then you put one through the center so that they all stay in place, so it doesn't shift or anything.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. What is your like what's your best seller? Like, what do you love cooking? What is it that everybody wants?
Well, those are two different things. Your best seller and what your
I'm sorry. I mean,
what
like,
you love cooking.
I mean the best seller. Like, which is what is it?
The most popular?
The most popular. Yeah.
As far as flavor, or as far as like
What anything you bake.
so like as far as flavor, I think the fresas con crema.
That's a cake.
Yeah. So the filling inside is fresas con crema, and then I
I've
think
had
maybe
one
the second one would be the bubu lubu.
Bubulubu?
Yeah.
Explain that.
So
sounded
So you haven't had
I
that
like
candy?
freaking
had
that's
me
crazy.
at
So
Bubulubu.
it's, I should have brought some of those for today.
What per se is the
So
bubulubu?
bubulubus it's a marshmallow candy with strawberry jam, and it's coated with chocolate.
Okay.
So
It's a marshmallow. Okay.
So I filled the cake with that, and I mean that one's like my second.
Damn.
popular.
That sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah, and then as far as like design or something, or right now the unicorn cakes are trending, so I have done a lot of those, the unicorn cakes.
Nice.
is that like the different color inside?
No, I mean that's a
Is that just, like,
rainbow
rainbow?
cake. Yeah, that's a rainbow cake, but
But you're talking about the cake, like, is in the shape of a unicorn?
yeah, it's in the shape of
So
it.
you
It
have to
has
get like
the-
a little, what do you call it, like those little pans? You have to
So
get the pan,
no,
or
so
you have to just
I
cut
make
it yourself.
No, I make I it's just a round cake,
Uh-huh.
and then I make the horn and the ears
Okay.
and the the eyelashes.
You
or
don't use
whatever.
Is that
fondant
what,
either,
like,
right?
font-
I only use fondant for like little decorations, but I don't like covering a cake in fondant.
Yeah.
I just don't like
It's
the
too
way it
much
tastes.
sometimes. Oh my goodness.
I hate the taste, and I think
The
I
one
put
you
so
made for
much
Cindy's
effort.
birthday was great.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that was the bubulubu one. Yeah,
Bubulu.
yeah.
How do you say it again? Bubulubu?
Bubulubu.
Bubulubu?
Yeah.
So, like, okay, I'm sure everybody that's listening right now, their mouth has got to be watering just as bad as mine. So, if anybody wanted to order something from you, how could they contact you? Is it at Suzerttes? The name of your baker name is at Suzerttes, right?
Suzerttes, yeah.
Suzerttes. Okay, and that's Suzerts at Suzerttes on Instagram. If you guys want to try her stuff here in Tucson, make sure you send her a direct message. And yeah, dude, you got to try some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
I think in my phone
I'm gonna
number's
have to-
on there too. So
Okay, yeah. Well, they can give you a call and stuff like that. Do you got a website yet?
no.
I can help you with that.
Okay.
Okay, so
We
whenever
will
you're ready
talk.
whenever you're ready to do that, you let me know. I will help you out with that
Okay.
website. That definitely. And yeah, so you guys make sure you get in contact with her so you can try this glorious stuff that she's talking about. I'm very interested in the bubulubu. I think I'm gonna have to put in an order for bubulubu and the chocolate macarons because my wife loved those. She loved the hell. Those were really good. And Buddha did too. Buddha
yeah,
loved it.
yeah,
Buddha
he
was.
told me.
He texted me like afterwards. He was like, "Dude," he's like, "I had such a good ass time, bro." And he's like, "I ate all kinds of good shit, man. That was fun."
Because I want to do it again.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be back tomorrow. That's exactly what he said. I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, that's awesome. So, do you have like a favorite baker or somebody that you look up to as far as baking goes?
I have a few of them, but there's this one guy. His name is Joshua John Russell. He does Men About Cakes, and I like the cakes he does, the designs and everything. They're crazy.
Men About Cakes, is that what you just said?
Men About Cakes, yeah,
Okay.
is what. And then there's another one. Her name is Yolanda Gamps, and I like hers too. She covers her cakes with fondant though, but she's very like precise with her decorating, and it just everything looks so neat and everything. So
Why
I
don't
think
you
I'm
like
sloppy.
fondant?
I just don't like the taste
The
of
taste.
it. I don't
It's
like the
like a-
taste, and I think I put so much effort into making my cake taste good, and then I just feel like I'm gonna ruin it with
With the
fondant.
sugary-
Covering it with a sheet of sugar.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. It reminds me of like the white coat shit that you put on your roof to
You know
like
what's crazy?
keep the rain
a lot of
coming,
the
you know what I'm
times when
saying?
I'm at a birthday party, I'll cut the top layer off.
You got to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Even the
saying?
first like quarter inch, huh? This thing is gotta,
It's
you
just
gotta
too
have some
much.
of it.
It's just too
But yeah,
much,
Yeah,
you
know?
fondant's just too much.
Yeah,
but
so-
I think with the fondant, it allows them to kind of get more creative as far as like
It does.
designing goes.
It does.
My cousin, she's like total Harry Potter fan, and we went to a party up in Phoenix one time, and somebody made her the damn sorting hat.
Oh yeah.
And it had like the crinkles of like the mouth and everything like that, dude. And it had like a fucking what do you call it? The Gryffindor like
The
some of the
patches.
scarf.
Yeah,
like the scarf coming around, dude. But it was all fondant.
The hat
and
has
shit,
like
dude.
different
And
patches,
that's more.
right?
I think that's more for like like you want to win like maybe like awards or just make it look nice, like a theme type
Yeah,
shit. But
yeah,
if you're going for flavor, you kind of stay
Yeah,
away from the fondant, or at least not too much.
For example,
fondant.
I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram. There's a cake that I did, like a cello looking cake.
I think I did see that. Yeah.
So that one is fondant. I had to do it with fondant, and the lady,
Does that make your life a lot easier being able to use the fondant?
It does. It's easier to do, use the fondant.
Are you there with like a cutting sheet and like cutting specific patterns and stuff like that? And you do it like out of your mind, or do you have like a template?
No, I do it out of my. I mean, I see pictures
look
and
at
then
something, use it as reference.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So you're like a sculptor, basically.
You know what? That was one of the things that I liked in high school when I was in art class, the working with clay. And I remember, being in art class and being like, oh my God, I wish I could do this, but get money out of it.
For
like
sure.
I can't, know? And I feel like this has kind of
Married both worlds.
yeah, it's helped me achieve that. Like working with fondant is like working with clay.
It is. It's kind of clayish.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit. And so do you like for like for ideas and stuff like that, you go to YouTube to like learn how to do new stuff, because there's
YouTube,
always new stuff, right?
Pinterest, yeah.
Pinterest, yeah.
But
Pinterest.
I like when customers will tell me I want this kind, they just give me a theme.
A challenge, basically, kind of.
Yeah, they give me a theme. They say, okay, I want my cake to be, Harry Potter, for example. But they give me like the
full
freedom to do whatever, make it look however I want to make it look.
Right. Or they'll just say like, I just want it to look like the Superman emblem or something. You figure it out.
Yeah, you figured out how to do it, and I think that's my best cakes have come out like that.
That's what I want to ask. What is like the funnest cake you've done to date? Like, what was it of?
I think the one I liked the most was I did a Lego Ninjago cake.
Oh, really?
So I liked making the little characters, the little Lego Ninjago characters.
And those weren't fondant?
Those were fondant.
Those were fondant too?
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to sculpt them shits. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So besides like baking, are there any other foods that you really enjoy cooking besides tacos?
Besides tacos,
like what's your favorite? Like what food do you just love making?
Let's see. I think Pastel Azteca. I like.
Pastel Azteca. What is
Yeah,
that?
so it's kind of like a lasagna. So it's a layer of corn tortillas.
Okay.
And shredded boiled shredded chicken, chile verde, roasted chile verde, corn, cream, and you just build it up in layers.
Dude, if people could just see my mouth right now, dude, I'm just like, this shit sounds good. I'm learning about all kinds of new good foods right now.
And there's different names for it. Like there's some people that just call it, pastel de pollo, pastel español, but it's the same thing.
It sounds like something that I want to say I've heard of something that's kind of like that, and they call it something pie. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
The only pie I know is chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
It doesn't taste like chicken pot pie.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking awesome.
Cheese and it's really good.
That sounds really good. Hell yeah. So that's what you like making right there. Mm-hmm. And that was the other thing right there that I wanted.
Oh, and then my other favorite is tortilla soup.
Tortilla soup is good.
I love tortilla soup.
Now this leads me to my next question. Would you be willing to share like a recipe with our listeners of something that you cook that's really good? It doesn't even have to be your baking. It could be like that. Like I'm all pushing towards the Pastel Azteca right now because that shit sounded awesome. So like if you were down to give us like a little, a breakdown or like a recipe of it, we can share it with the people on the thing. We'll even put it in like the podcast notes and shit. So if people be like, oh dude, I remember I want to make that Pastel Azteca. What episode was that? That was episode 28, bro. Go check it out. And then they can go and the recipe will be right there in the notes and shit like that.
Yeah, the Pastel Azteca. I mean, it's easy. It's very like, there's a lot of steps to it, but it's easy. Just, fry the corn tortillas.
Boil the chicken, rip.
Boil the chicken with garlic and salt. Then you shred it, and then, you put tomato sauce, media crema, the tortillas, the chicken, the roasted green chili, corn, and then cheese. And then you do another layer of the tortilla.
That sounds like Mexican lasagna. It really does.
Yeah. It's
Shepherd's
just like
pie
a
was the
lasagna.
thing I was trying to think
Oh,
of.
okay.
Have you
Isn't
heard of
that-
shepherd's pie?
yeah.
It's kind of like that, where it's like layers of certain shit like
but
that.
I think
some
it's, I think
old
it's,
I think that's
I think
some back
it's with ground
east
beef,
type
though,
shit.
isn't it? The shepherd's pie.
Yeah, you're right. It is
Yeah,
ground beef.
yeah.
Let me give you some of that shepherd's pie. You know what I mean? Like that sounds like some back east shit over here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do pastel azteca for all our listeners, man. Hood diner recipe number 1. Hell
Yes.
yeah, that's awesome.
You know what you're going to
I'll
be
type it up
responsible
for
for,
you.
Kaz? You're going to have to make it and bring it in for something new.
I will make it. Did I tell you what I'm gonna bring in for next week though?
No, you didn't.
Something new. I seen this shit when I was scrolling on Twitter the other day. Jimmy Dean. We've been fucking with Jimmy Dean lately.
Heavy.
They got it's like picture like it's like a hot pocket,
Yes.
but it's made out of hash browns.
What?
Yeah. So I meant to ask you that. Like, do you got like I got to check and see whether if it's a microwave or like a toaster oven.
You already know what I feel about syrup in my shit. So
There's no syrup in this
Okay,
shit,
good,
fool.
good,
I'm telling
good,
you,
good.
it's just like hash browns, but with like I think like cheese and ham and eggs in it or some shit.
Okay.
Like that. So I think and it's brand new.
be good.
It's brand new. So I'm gonna have to find it first, and then I'll let you know whether we need like a toaster here.
Oh, yeah, I'll make that
or a
happen.
microwave
I'll
or
make that
something like
happen.
that. Yeah. So
for sure.
yeah, we're gonna make that happen, but. Yeah, so let's take a quick break and get into the music. The
Okay.
music for something new for
Well,
this week.
I had messaged her and I told her we do this. She obviously listens, but she knows, a new track and an old track.
Mm-hmm.
And did you bring in some music?
Yes.
Not physically, but what did you choose?
So for my old jam, right?
Yeah.
Old school.
My daughter, she's like, "Mom, don't say jam." Yuck. Like,
Why not?
Apparently, I'm not cool enough to say jam.
Oh, okay. That is funny, that younger kids are like, oh gosh, don't say that.
Yeah.
It's funny. Huh?
Yeah. So I picked Scar Tissue from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Great song.
It's one of my favorite bands.
Great song.
Yeah. I had a hard time. And my new jam is Mia from, it's Bad Bunny featuring,
Bad Drake. Featuring Drake.
yeah.
It's a good song.
That's a slapper.
It's a workout.
Did you play that at
music.
Did you play that at your gig this weekend?
I played it at both of them, yes.
That's how. You know what? I got to give poor DJ Century some love here, man, because he had a slight accident on the day of his gig this last weekend. Tell him what happened, bro.
So 4 hours before I'm supposed to be playing for a wedding, my daughter drops a slushie on my keyboard.
No.
And it was cool. Like, I cleaned it. It was working. The sound worked. The internet was working. Turned it off. Turned it on. I put on Ryan's tour review of all things. And I go and I fix the machines. I come back and I see the screen's turning like pink. I'm like, no, the screen's going to die. And this is 4 hours before I have to DJ a wedding.
Right.
So I get on YouTube.
Hard to DJ when you can't see what you're playing.
Right, because the keyboard stayed lit.
Everything else worked fine.
So I jump on YouTube and I see what my options are. And there's a DVI cable on the side, like a port to DVI. Mm-hmm. And I was able to link a monitor up. And basically, it's broadcasting my laptop on a monitor. And that's how we're recording right now.
So you went the mobile desktop version.
Pretty much.
Mobile desktop.
Pretty much.
But it worked, huh?
It works. It works perfectly.
Got through your gig.
Like, Serato works great. I did the wedding, and then I did a graduation party the same way. So now, after this podcast gets recorded, off to the service.
To the fixer-upper?
Yep.
Dude, man, that poor MacBook's been through some shit this past
The hard drive,
past couple
the
weeks.
screen.
Oh, is
months.
this that the same one?
Same one, yeah.
Wow.
It died, I think, what was that episode? I want to say like 17 or something like that. No, it was way earlier. That was like 7
It was
or 8.
in the beginning.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
first.
Because the next one was called "They Can't Hold Us Back," was the name of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
That's funny, man.
Yeah, so we're dealing. It's the Hood Diner. We make it
happen,
work,
bro.
you
We
know.
make it happen, dude.
Cleaned up the studio a little bit for your arrival.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for those that are checking out the Patreon shit, man, you're gonna see the work that Mr. Freaky Cheeky put in this shit, man. This shit is clean up in here today. We got the new Good Vibes little thing going. Do you want to know how much I got this for? This was $12.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like marked down from like $40 for 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude. So I have this one, and then
You
I have
had
one
to
that
get
says
it.
Hustle. And that one's in my room over there. It's like a reminder to hustle. But yeah, man. So what was your jams of the week?
Mine. So I've tried to send it to you through Apple Music. I didn't do it, but
Horrible.
it's a Bad Bunny Solo de Mi. It's a new jam that he came out with.
Solo de mí.
Yeah, it's a jam. He's on the top of the Latin reggaeton wave right now, like that Latin trap.
Didn't he just win like a Grammy or some shit?
Did the Latin Grammys just happen?
I think so.
I'm not too sure. I always make it a point to watch them too because they have really good performances, you know. But I don't know. But yeah, that's my my new
Jam of the week.
and my throwback.
The Guzzler.
The guzzler.
Beer, beer, beer.
A song by Don Omar because
Don
I just
Omar.
got all pumped because I got my Wisin y Yandel tickets. It's an old.
He was in the
throwback.
Fast and Furious, right? That was
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that was him. Him and
the,
Tego.
the young dude. Oh, wait a minute. Don Omar was the taller dude, right?
With the braids.
Tego Calderon was the dude with the
Afro.
the fro.
Right.
Okay, yeah. He's like, man, you got all that hate in your heart, Papi. You're gonna have a heart attack. That's him. That's Tego.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got the tickets, and I just started listening to old stuff, and then I was just going through my hard drive and just looking at some songs I haven't played in a while. And Salio El Sol by Don Omar. Okay. I played it at both parties, actually. And that's my old school throwback of the week.
Yeah. Get good response with that song?
Oh, always.
People dancing?
Run to the dance floor.
People dancing. Okay, so my jam of the week is by none other than Mr. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane. And it's that Wake Up in the Sky with Bruno Mars. I was just like, dude,
I like that song.
I know that song.
I like it.
I know it's been out for a little because when I heard it, I was like, okay, I have heard this somewhere, but I didn't really actually like pay attention and listen to it, dude. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty dope little jam. So, yeah, that's the jam of the week. And then for the old school, I took it back. I found some E40, some L.I.Q. You ever heard the song the L.I.Q?
No.
You never heard the song the L.I.Q? Okay, we'll do just a little bit.
Does that take you back to Pueblo, Suzette?
Yeah, that does.
It's just some old fucking West Coast, you know what I'm saying? But it's dope. But it's the L.I.Q. And that's my old school jam of the week right there.
Do you a big fan of Cardi B?
I've heard, some Cardi B music.
My kid loves I like it like that. Mm-hmm. She's like it like that. She's in the back seat. It's funny. It is so funny. Like,
have you recorded that?
Not
you
yet.
have
she
to because she's gonna.
She hates it.
Well, I mean,
but you know, when you're driving, you're like, oh shit. Like, it's kind of hard, you know. But yeah,
because you're gonna regret it later on.
Oh no, for sure.
Because she's gonna stop doing it.
Yeah. Well, did you see? Like her shit kind of blew up in the news. Like her husband Offset was cheating on her.
Yeah,
but
you know what? I
didn't
hear that on the news or anything. My daughter. I don't have time, like I said, to like look.
Well, I wouldn't say the news, but I just say news, but like the internet
told me about it.
Yeah,
the interwebs
for sure. But
she's like, I felt so bad for Cardi B.
It just wasn't one chick; it was two.
Oh wow!
And then like the chick was like, "Well, I know how you wanted me and so, but she can't fly in until this day." He goes, "Well, I'll fly you both out." And then the chick posted all those messages. Mm-hmm. Well, I got back to Cardi B, obviously, and then like they're getting a divorce or whatever. Well, he went to her concert with a shitload of roses that were like white, and then it said like "Take me back" or some shit. Or, "I'm sorry" or whatever. If your husband stepped out on you and he did something like that, would you take him back?
I don't think I could. No.
Fucking roses, come on, Offset. Give me a break, dude. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of fucking videos talking about take me back and shit like that. And she's actually really cool about it. She's like, she cracks me up, dude, the way she talks and shit. But she's like, I just want to thank everybody for for giving us our space and understanding. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, I'm my baby daddy.
Yeah, she's Dominican, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We live in Tucson. We don't see no Dominicans out here.
I know.
Or Puerto Ricans. Or Colombians.
Coño, man.
But just saying, like, I want to give me a girl like that with an accent, like a New York accent like that. Some sass to her.
I love accents, man. Yeah, I'm all about accents.
I know. I've heard that.
I like the British
I always
accents.
hear you. Yeah. I
British
hear you talking about that.
She's trying to throw away her rubbish.
Hello. Hello, governor.
I fucking love that shit. Hello, governor. But, okay, so what do you like to do in your like spare time, like when you're not cooking? I mean, I know you got kids and stuff, but do you have like any like hobbies or anything you like to do? Even just relax, watch TV?
I just relax and watch TV. Like I'm so tired.
Life is just so crazy as it is. Huh?
Yeah, it's.
You guys are always doing family stuff, right? Like you're at your mom's all the time, or
Yeah.
his family, right?
Yeah, with it. I mean, we go to Mexico and see his family. We haven't done it so much.
Where is he originally from?
He's from Hermosillo.
Hermosillo? Yeah, I've been there a couple
Yeah.
times.
I mean, he's from a little town that's close
Right
to
by it
Hermosillo,
and
but he lived. His whole family's
Tucson,
over there.
Marana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. But his family's there, so we go down there and visit. Yeah. And I don't get to see him a lot because so he's an electrical engineer, and sometimes he works Monday to Sunday, and it's like at 6 a.m. he has to be at work, so he gets up earlier than that and then gets home like really late, and we're in bed by then.
That's crazy, man. But the electrical engineer, that's a nice job.
So he's a rocket scientist, basically.
A
rocket
rocket scientist, and well, no.
No, that's
I mean,
electrical.
Like, no. I mean, he works for like does maintenance for the mines, like the machine, the equipment that they use there. Yeah, or for like Raytheon.
There you go.
My parents work at Raytheon.
That's a good ass job right there.
They've been building missiles since the 80s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad actually got hired on like a month before I was born. So he's been there for 33 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Job security.
Yeah.
Hey,
know?
there really is no such thing, honestly, anymore, man. Like, my dad, bro, that whole little thing you just said, like, he's been there as long as I've been alive type shit. My dad was at the mines for that longest time, and then I think, like 5-6 years ago, they forced, like, all the elderly motherfuckers into retirement.
Really?
And they gave them, there was, like, a severance package that they put together at the beginning. They're like, look, this is what it's going to be. If you don't take this, the next one's not going to be this good. Just know that. And they forced a lot of people to retire, man, and shit. And it was really shitty, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy that he retired, man.
Yeah.
To retire and everything like that. But
Well,
still,
if you're in a position to where you can retire, because sometimes
Verizon just let go like of 17% of its workforce, dude. And just like right before the holidays, just told them like, hey guys, just to let you know, we're gonna pay you for the next couple weeks and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it now. Like a little severance type thing and shit. So they got some lawsuit type shit going on, and it's crazy, man. It's sad to say that a lot of these big corporations, there really is no guarantee, because so many of them, all they give a fuck about is getting those big bonuses for their bosses.
Bottom line.
What I'm saying? The bottom line shit. Yeah, dude. Like, I read an article the other day that's why Sears is basically going out of business.
Sears Canada still popping.
I mean, it is, but I mean, think about how many Sears there used to be down here. There used to be one at like every mall. Now there's none. Now
They just closed the one at Park Mall.
Or Park.
Park Place has been closed. There's like I think there's like a Sears outlet off of like Stone and River or somewhere like that. I think it's a Sears. It might be a JCPenney's. I don't know. But either way, like I read this article that said that it was the greedy motherfuckers at the top are the reason why Sears is kind of going under.
We've talked about it a lot. It's big box is failing, like your big department stores, because companies like Amazon overstock. If they have these big warehouses, they don't have to have a showroom.
Yeah.
You go look at it at Best Buy. You go look at it at Circuit City or whatever, Cons or whatever.
Circuit Cities are gone,
But
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Those type of big box stores.
Right.
You go look at that product over there, and then you go save a couple dollars by getting it on Amazon for free shipping.
I think, you know what?
And it's so much like more convenient to do it online.
Think about it.
too.
You don't have to load it in your truck.
Like me, for example, like I hate going to the stores. Like,
Do you do the Fry's or Walmart pickup?
I have done it. Yeah, the Walmart pickup. I
won't do that.
It's awesome. Like
Everything's ready to go.
I just pull up and they
You have to, like,
load my groceries in my car.
do like an app or something and let them know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tip them out, or do you not tip them? Or how does that work?
No, you don't tip them.
That's just their job.
Yep.
That's what's
I
up.
asked them, hey, am I supposed to tip you? Like, how does this work? And they're like, no tip. Like, I guess they're not allowed to.
Yeah. I gave the dudes that delivered our fridge a fucking tip the other day. It says specifically on the thing that I signed, it's like, do not give them tips. I was like, fuck this, bro. I was like, here's $20. I'm gonna go get some fucking lunch. Shit, he came in, the house smelled like weed. He was like, damn, it smells good in here, bro. I was like, all right, you're cool. I was like, you're cool, bro. It's cool.
Well, it's not like you had a bag of meth on the couch.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I got a little something for you. Yeah, but what was the next question I had for you? Hold on. My computer's having a meltdown right now. Okay, so this is a stupid ass question, And you
This
know how
is
like
stupid, but answered anyway.
you know how have you seen in like movies where like they'll bake like tools inside of like a cake for people to escape from prison and shit like that? Can you do that? Is it
That
possible?
can be done. Yeah.
It can be done.
Yeah. There's. I mean, there's. I don't know if you've seen those like money cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even do that.
Little
Put money in cake.
mini hammer and a chisel, and you're
Yeah.
trying to get your
Like
way out.
Pee Wee
of
Herman with the hot dog,
Exactly.
the file.
Yeah.
trying to
You
get the
just
fuck out.
hollow the cake out in the center and put
I
whatever
think
you
about
want in
because
there.
I can't remember the name of the movie that made me think about that. What is it called? Fuck. Do you know the dude that plays Voldemort? And he was like at a hotel, and it was like really weird, like the way they filmed it and everything like that. It's called, I don't know. It'll come back to me and shit. But anyways,
Marijuana affects the memory.
at the end, that's what they did. There was like cakes, and they had these really cute little cakes. So it shows the guy, he's like, food's coming in, so it's like a loaf of bread, and he's getting like a knife and he's like cutting it in pieces to make sure there's nothing in it. But then when it comes to the cakes, like the cake looks so beautiful, he's just like,
I don't want to mess it
I
up.
don't want to mess that up, dude. And sure enough, there was shit in them. It was literally like, it looked like a hammer. It was like a T, and it kind of went this way, but it was all pretty and shit. And he's like, it was a fucking hammer inside there and shit. It was funny. But yeah, that was a dumb question. I don't know what made me think of that. But so actually, this is probably going to come out a couple days after Christmas. So technically, this is kind of our Christmas episode. If you
It's
really
a
think about it.
little jingle bells.
Yeah. So, do you have like a favorite Christmas movie that you like watching like every year?
The Polar Express
You like that? Yeah. I like that.
with my kids.
I was hoping you'd say
And I
like
think,
Die Hard.
Dude,
no, I'm like a.
I seen a meme that says it's like it is not Christmas until you see John McClane jump off Nakatomi Plaza. It was a meme and it showed him like the when he's jumping and shit with the hose all attached to him and shit. Yeah,
Carl
dude.
Winslow was in that movie too, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
You
You never seen Die Hard? What?
No.
We were both all what the fuck, dude? Die Hard's great. Well, I mean, if you
I'm
like,
gonna have to look it up.
it's an action movie.
Yeah, it's a
Bruce
90s action
Bruce
movie. It's like a
Willis.
shoot 'em up movie.
Yeah,
You know,
Okay.
like
but I think with the
a Terminator style.
The
like,
thing that made do you like Harry Potter? Mm-hmm. You're a fan of Harry Potter. You know who
am.
Professor Snape?
Yeah.
Okay, well he plays the bad guy in that.
oh, that's a
movie.
German, right?
He's Hans Gruber.
Okay.
I'm going to count to 3. You know when Professor Snape says numbers, it's the funniest. He's like, turn to page 394.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Yes. Yeah, he
fucking
has that,
enunciates
like-
the shit out of everything. I love that dude. Yeah, pobrecito. Rest in
I
peace to that guy,
know,
Alan
yeah.
Rickman.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, he died last year or 2 years ago.
Have you seen any of those Fantastic Beasts movies?
I
Are
love
they good?
those. Yeah.
Did you see the newest one?
I haven't seen it. No, I want
seen the
to.
newest one?
I want to go and
It's
watch
pretty good.
that.
I
Is
took
it?
my
Yeah?
kid and
Yeah, I liked it.
I took my kid and my niece to go see the Spider-Man movie this weekend. It was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. That's the Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah, it's good.
was good?
bro.
It
It's
was good. Yeah, I've seen a lot
I'm
of
probably
people
gonna go
saying
watch
it's
it again.
Dude, they're the whatchamacallit.
Aquaman came out, right? Well, in Mexico it did.
It's out like this week.
Oh my god! I
But-
saw the funniest meme of that Aquaman watch.
Who's our Jason Momoa?
Right. Yeah, Jason Momoa. And
Did you see him do the haka?
What you ask for, for Christmas, and they have a picture of Jason Momoa, and what you when you order something
What
off
you're
the
gonna
internet,
get?
and then what you actually get, and it's some like skinny dude like with these like
Some knockoff Momoa.
yeah.
That
And they're
dude's-
saying that's like what you get when you order stuff off the
It's
internet.
like it's
He's
like
married to
seven-
like Zoe Kravitz, right?
Yeah, it's like so. Yes, dude. Oh my god, so good. That is good. Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. It looks like the
Not
dude.
Zoe
It looks like the
Kravitz,
dude. It looks like what's his name? Fuck. See, this is what weed does to
The
you.
chick that was
weed
married
will,
to-
weed will make your little things like kind of get stuck, and your rats are trying to find files and they can't find them and shit. Nacho Libre. The dude that was with Nacho Libre, that
Oh, yeah,
wrestled with him,
yeah,
that's who that
That's-
dude
that's-
looked like
yep,
right there.
yep, that's
who
true.
he looked like, yeah, dude. And I do that. I like making like when
Your sister asked if you got high. I'm well, yeah, she's lit.
she got high off of the smell of DJ Century when he
She
came
said,
back in.
I'm gonna tell her, no,
Skunk smell.
just said I smell like Pepe Le Pew.
He said Kush is my cologne. Hell yeah, dude. So what, did you say your favorite? Oh yeah, you said Jingle All the Way. You said Jingle All
Yeah,
the Way. last
because I
time,
mean, it's technically a Christmas movie.
yeah. He's a poor baby.
You know what? A good one too is Home Alone. We've talked
Alone.
about
Oh
that.
yeah, that's true.
Home Alone is a good
I
one.
like
Did
the
you know-
Christmas Carol, is it? What is
Christmas
that?
Story?
No, the with you know, the guy that's always saying "bah humbug" or something.
Yeah, that's Christmas. I mean, that's a Christmas
he's
Carol.
very cheap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
like
Ebenezer
that one.
Scrooge and shit.
Ebenezer
But you're talking about like
Scrooge,
the
yeah.
original one and shit like that, like the old school one. Because there's like so many
I
different
know.
versions of that.
No,
Like even Disney
I think the
has
one
its
with
own
Jim
version.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Remember they
Oh
did.
yeah, he did do it. Yeah, where he
Yeah.
seemed all he's all crazy. Dude,
Well,
that's
how
two
did
that
it-
he's done. That he did that
Yeah,
one and he
and the
did the
Grinch?
Grinch. Yeah,
The
he was
Grinch.
great as the Grinch.
Yeah.
I fucking loved him as a Grinch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
my favorite is still El Pinche Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Pobrecito.
yeah.
They just put him through hell. All he wants to do is give his family a swimming pool.
Home Alone came out in 1990.
You saw. I know where you're going already.
What do you mean?
You saw the remake that Macaulay Culkin did.
No. So
He made a remake.
Dude,
Macaulay
it's
Culkin?
it's going around the internet, and I literally saw it. I think like on the fucking way here.
Yeah.
But he whatever I think the commercial or like I think maybe the trailer of Home Alone, they had him redo it as an adult. So you guys got to look it up. I haven't seen it. I just
Yeah.
browsed and I was like, oh, all right, okay, I've seen this.
And another thing, what did Kevin's dad do to be able to afford?
I saw that too.
I-
You think about how
I
many
have the same
people
question.
he flew to fucking Europe.
France.
Yeah, dude.
To France.
Do
There and
French
back in
babes,
Paris.
the true French babes don't shave their pits. No,
Dude.
but one of the actors that's a bad guy in that movie is Joe Pesci.
Right.
That came out in 1990.
Yeah.
He filmed another movie that year,
Okay.
Goodfellas.
Oh,
So can you see the range that
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 is
dude's
the-
done? He's a
yeah.
little quirky bad guy, and then he's a fucking killing gangster in this other movie. Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Dude,
It's a mobster
haven't.
movie.
It's a mobster movie. Yeah. It's
Like
one.
the
It's like
Italian
one of
mob?
the. It's like one of the best ones.
Scorsese did it, right?
Besides The Godfather. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, if you don't like senseless violence, don't watch it.
Well, it's not
Okay.
senseless. It's
Well,
very. It's
it
very
is senseless.
It's not senseless. It's very, very. What is the word I'm looking for?
Violent?
I don't know. I can't find it.
It's
like,
the mob.
It's like it's
Today, Junior.
It's a crime story, basically.
it's but it's all like
It's very visceral.
the
like-
shit is like when they're gonna kill somebody, they do it in a way that they're gonna get away with it. Like one of the major scenes is he's the
the
son
ending.
he's the son of a very famous mob figure, right? And there's this other family, and I guess they don't get along and shit. And then when the dad is sick and he's kind of stepping in for the family, like they told him, they're like, well, if you're gonna really do this, then we got to get rid of this guy. And and this is a situation where calculated was the word I'm looking for. Calculated murders and shit. So he goes to dinner with this guy, and he's in this guy's territory and everything like that, and it's just they pat him down. But what they didn't do was like it was at this restaurant where somebody earlier that day went and hid a gun in the toilet. So he's like, well, I need to use the restroom. You know what I mean? He goes, he gets the gun, he comes back.
It's not like,
That's some calculated
but that's
G shit.
that's
right there,
that's
dude. Yeah.
Godfather, isn't it?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Godfather.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you talking about?
I
You're on
said
Goodfellas still?
Goodfellas, yeah.
Oh no. That's you're talking about the range and shit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci, dude. He's crazy. Yeah, but he did play a good thug. He was also Casino. You ever seen Casino?
Yeah.
You ever seen
It's
Casino?
another gangster movie
Another
about
gangster
I
Vegas.
think that's probably why I haven't seen it. I'm like,
You're just like not into the gangsters. Like, what's your you're just all about comedies?
Chick flicks?
or
yep, chick flicks,
Fun
romantic
shit.
comedies,
What's your
all
favorite
that
movie
stuff.
of all time right now?
Crazy
some-
Stupid Love,
Crazy Stupid. Which one is that?
with Ryan Gosling and that guy from The Office. What's the name?
Steve Carell?
Steve Carell.
Yeah,
Carol.
Carol.
Corral.
It's Carell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol Burnett. That's Carol. That's Steve Carell.
Before my time.
Steve Carell. Ooh, he loves throwing the before my time shit. You know all that means, bro? It just means I know more than you. It's
Hey, bro,
It's okay.
I'm sorry that
It's
I
no
came up when there was more than 5 channels on the TV.
Hey, but I've seen it all. I've seen
I
it all.
bet you have.
That's right. That's
Many
right.
moons.
Many moons. So
What's the go-to questions that we ask for?
that's literally where I'm at right now. It's literally where I'm at. Okay, so basically you're stranded on an island and you get to take one book, one album, one movie, and one food for the rest of your life. What are they?
Okay, one album.
We'll start with the book.
Okay, book.
One book.
Man, I've been reading. I haven't, gotten a book in a long time. Like read a book like all the way through.
Do you do like the audio books and shit like that or no?
I haven't. No, I want to get into
They're fun.
that.
Audible. I mean, it's kind of pricey though. It's like
Is it?
$15 a month. Yeah, it's like $12.99, I think, and you get one credit. But you can buy cheaper books and stuff like that. But I think most of those books you can find them on YouTube.
Okay.
You can find them on YouTube. So one book.
Okay, so there's the last book I read was called Message from the Light. And it's from, so the book is about suicide. And, she also has a near-death experience and talks about it in the book.
Right.
And then what was the next one?
One album.
Album.
You remember this is the only album you're going to listen to for the rest of your life on this island.
Okay. I think it would probably be something from Coldplay, like Coldplay's greatest hits.
Okay, that's a good. A greatest hits album has not been said.
Oh,
that's actually the best way to go if you think about it.
That's range right there.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
What was their first D they came out with? Oh,
wasn't it Yellow?
Okay, so the second one then. Something Rush to the Head.
Yeah, that was their album. Yeah, a Rush of Blood to the Head.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite CDs.
Yeah, me too.
Period.
I like that one. Yeah.
Like I could put it on from beginning to finish and not have to change a track.
Yeah, I think I've only had a few of those, like where I don't have to change a track.
Yeah,
I think it was that one, One Republic, and I think The Fray, also.
Nice. Okay, and one movie. Well, you kind of said it, huh? You said
The Crazy Stupid Love.
So
yeah,
I
think
food.
that's
Food.
Dumb. I already asked that question. That was part of
It was
another
the
question.
food.
It's hood diner dumb shit. Yeah, one food. You're gonna eat this food for the rest of your life.
I think it would be my mom's birria.
Bomb.
So good.
I actually had it on my birthday because me and her sister share the same birthday.
Oh, that's
no
that's
shit?
true.
Yeah, I went to her mom's house and
What day is that again? July what?
July 12th.
July 12th. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I have to remember that because it's 2 days after mine. So
Yeah.
mine's the 10th.
It's crazy.
So we're all July babies here.
Yeah.
What day's yours?
21st of July.
21st. That's my cousin's birthday too.
Yeah?
My cousin Michael. Yeah, that's awesome. Dude, that's funny. Hell yeah. So birria. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
It's the best.
chilaquiles.
it's full.
Oh, I love
I'm just kidding. No, that'd be for
I like
every
chilaquiles.
single day though.
Yeah, I know.
He was just being a dumbass.
But the birria though, for sure.
Yeah.
The jugo, you could drink the jugo. You're just like,
Yeah. The broth.
Is that
It's
one
really
place? Is that one place still open right there on 6th? That had the little dude, and they served the carnitas, and they would always give you a cup of the juice on the side with your tacos.
is
which
that
one I'm talking about?
Maria's?
No, I don't know. I think it was a name. I think it was the name of a dude, but it had like a little pork dude, like a little pig with a chef's hat on.
I think that's Yoka's now.
It was there for years, dude. I get probably not there no more. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's
place-
Yoka's, bro.
That place used to have some bomb ass birria.
You
and
had
they would
Yoka's?
No.
They would always give you the
carnitas.
I
tacos.
don't really go.
Yeah, they would give you the tacos like that, and then they would just give you a little cup, like a coffee cup, but it was the birria juice.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mondo makes pretty good birria too.
Yeah.
Yeah, his birria is pretty bomb.
I put her mom's up against some of the best, bro.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah.
It's really good.
Well, if she ever makes some,
Best.
make sure you call us up, and we'll
call
come pick
you.
up a side plate real quick. We'll just pull up like a drive-through
But
real fast.
she would totally bring some too. My mom, she's such a peacock.
Amal, is she
She loves showing off.
Is she making some for Christmas? I might have to make a pit stop over there.
Yeah, we'll swing by.
Her menudo, she'll probably make menudo for that.
Oh, see, I'm not a menudo guy.
It's
I'm a pozole
hers
guy.
is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Her
pozole.
pozole is really good too.
I think it's the tripe that tripas that gets me. I
Yeah.
just can't do it.
Well, I don't like. I like the pozole. I mean the menudo, but I don't eat the.
You don't
tripe.
grab it. You just go around it and just
Yeah,
get
I
just
go
the
around it,
hominy
just
and
the
shit like that.
hominy and the-
I do that too. Like we'll go to like friends and families' house like that, and just not to be rude, I will eat it like that. But I don't want the hominy. Somebody puts hominy in, I'm like all fucking flicking it off to the plate. Like I can't do that. The tripa part
tripe,
like that.
yeah.
But I'm all about the pozole.
Oh yeah, for days.
Which one, the gallina pinta or
Just
the
like the
pork
regular with
pozole?
the pork, the
pork
red with the
pozole.
pork. Yeah,
Yeah.
my mother-in-law she makes it for us for New Year's all the time because she knows like me and my brother-in-law and we always get pretty hammered and shit. And nothing like pozole right before you go to bed and then the next morning when you wake up.
The
too and
next
shit,
day,
man,
it's
so
always better.
it's the best hangover cure ever. Period. Yeah, that's good shit. So Well, okay, so the next move for you, you're saying you want to open a bakery. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the next move?
That's the next move, hopefully, yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? You see yourself running this bakery already?
I think so, yeah. But my kid will be in school by then, so I'll have more time. Okay. Right now, it's like, I'm so focused on my kids.
It's hard with the toddler, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How old did you say your youngest is? 3?
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man. I can't wait to see the Suzerttes bakery go up. We'll be there. We'll do a podcast from there and shit. The grand opening and shit like that up in the front, and we'll be there for the scissor cutting and everything like that. Dude, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll
that will
dope.
Document the whole experience.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that and then maybe doing workshops. I like doing that. Like having people, teaching them to make the cakes and.
Well, see, there's
things.
a good way if you could figure out if you could get a little spot to start doing there, you could start building the money to get your bakery going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once you have it, having little classes and stuff, dude, that would be awesome. I would so show up to find out how to make some. What would they call the
Scrappys?
No, the other thing. The
macarons?
No, the other one. The doodle.
Bubulubu.
Bubulubu. I gotta write that down, dude. Fucking bubulubu. I'm looking forward to trying the bubulubus, man. And you know what? If I'm not mistaken, I think, do they make a version of that? Like when you see them at the swap meet and the little paquetes and shit like that? Because I see those little things that have the marshmallow and stuff on them.
The strawberry jam. I don't know.
I wonder if they make that. I think they have, dude. I'm gonna have to go down there. I haven't been to the swap meet.
But they're in little blue packages.
Yeah.
The bubulubus.
Okay. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try them. Let's try them out.
Yeah, so just let everybody know again one more time where they can find you.
So on my Instagram, Suzerttes, Suzerttes. And yeah, just there I have my number up there, and just send me a message if you want something.
We're gonna make sure you get that website going.
Yeah.
Because I think that's one of the best ways to advertise yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can have people go to your website and see all the different things. And people are such visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? They want to see.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm glad we got pictures of everything. And then, I've always taken pictures of the macarons every time you brought them. Thank you so much for all the things that you've brought. Yeah, we appreciate them so much. Yeah, you're literally the Hood Diner official baker. Oh, and then you know what? Before we go, look, check this out. This is my way of we're going to give a small shout out to the sponsor, Ohfishl Clothing, because I made these bracelets earlier this year, and I had a bunch of them left over, and they're called the Dilla, and it's because this producer, his name was Dilla. He had a album called Donuts, okay, and so I found these little donut, and this is the one this is mine right here, and it has a little brown donut on it right there, and so I have some here, and I wanted you to go ahead and pick one out for yourself. This way, it's our way of attempting to repay you for the awesome things that you brought.
I know. I was she goes, I got the macaroons ready for you. I'm like, all right, well, how much are they, Chulo? How about you just come pick them up so I don't have to go take them to you? I'm like, a deal. So I was on the way.
Try any one of those out and you can have any one you want.
Oh, these are cute. I think I'll do this one. It's my favorite color.
Yeah, that's a good
purple
one right there. Yep. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's my favorite color of weed. Is purple.
That dank. But yeah, Suzette, thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you for taking your time.
We appreciate you listening and bringing us some of the most bomb snacks we've ever had. They top anything we've ever had on something new. So yeah, we appreciate it. So we're gonna have to make it a quarterly thing, every 7, 8 episodes. Check in with her, have her come in real quick,
video conference or
do
something.
A little update.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to follow your career.
Maybe after so many episodes or something, if you guys have an anniversary or whatever, we can make a custom cake with
my God.
the Hood Diner.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
We'll definitely do that. Yeah. So. But yeah, thank you again very much for coming on, man. This is episode 28 coming to an end here.
I'm DJ Century.
And I am the homie kAZual, and you've been listening to the Hood Diner Podcast.
Peace.
Peace.